Hello, welcome to a new episode. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at the Go bindings for FLTK. I haven't written a lot of Go. Last time was before modules, and I just came to realize that there were Go bindings for FLTK, and I would like to check it out. There was an older binding that was done maybe 10 years ago, but this seems recent. And it appears to be more complete. I think most widgets are covered, or the more important widgets anyway. There isn't a startup guide or any code samples. However, I suspect that the API would basically mimic FLTK in general. So let's check this out. So I'm in GW. So let's make a directory, go proj, and let's say, just clone this. So there appears to be a an include folder with the FLTK headers and a lib folder with some pre-built static libs for MinGW. And let's create a directory, examples. So let's say a main.go package main, and let's open a terminal here. Let's increase the font size. Okay, reduce this and this. Let's say we'll build, and can we import our parent? Okay. Quick fix. No. No, that isn't what we wanted. Okay. No. So let's say when. Okay, so window, save this. Okay, so basically just import the package itself, and here when end. Okay, so all methods in Go basically have, and functions have a capital letter at the beginning. Then show and tk run. So let's try and build this. Go run main. Okay, so we have our window. Basically, it appears that the new window only takes a width and a height. So maybe we can pass a label. When set label, good. And let us say main win, and let's add a button. Okay, so 160 or 150. Okay, and can we set the callback? Okay, so func. Does it take a widget or something? Okay, the type goes at the end. So set callback. Okay, so this doesn't take any arguments. And let's try to change the label of the button itself. Set label, clicked, and okay, good. Can we jump to definitions? So okay, so we have set label. We have set label font, set label size, set label type. We have set label color. Can we add it? Maybe. No. So color, selection color, so it's a uint. So uint color. So I presume this doesn't exist. Can we go here? Okay. Unsigned int. Color. So this is the header. And if we go to the CXX file, nope, wrong file. Can we try to run this? I think it's rebuilding the bindings. C type is an assignment. Uint, maybe. How does color do it? Uint, okay. Assuming this works, let's try to set label color, and let us say we want it to be white, so 0x. Okay, wait this for this to finish. Let's set the okay, so it works, and this should be faster to build. Okay, so this isn't white. Okay, so this uses FLTK's RGBI representation, so this has to be 0. Or we can pass the index for white, which is 255, so this should work. Okay. So let's try porting one of the TKRS, one of the examples, the counter example. Okay, so this example just takes the default Flutter-like appearance when you start a new application in Flutter and just does it in FLTK with custom styling. So let's try to basically port this code to Go. So we can use the consts here. Just remove these. And here, just add zeros. Okay, and here basically the same. So we'll use width and height. And let us give it the same title, Flutter like. And we don't need the button. However, the window will be white. Set color so 0xFFFFFF. And so if you take a look at the code here, basically instantiate the app size. We create a bar, which is a frame, a Rust FLTK frame, which is a box basically in FLTK's original naming. That's an FL box. So let's create a bar. So FLTK new box. Okay, so this takes a box type. FLTK. Okay, good. Flat box. 0, 0. And then the width of the window. Width and height. So this was 60, and label FLTK app, and sets the alignment left and inside. Okay, bar set align FLTK align inside FLTK align left, and what else? So this is our bar, and then we have a text with this label here. So this is middle of the window, 140. So let us say text FLTK new box. So let us say FLTK no box. And okay, 600, 300 minus 50, so 250, 100, 120, so 180, width 140, and the text will be okay. And then a count. So let's do the theming directly. So text, set label size and times, okay. So 18, set label size, and here set label font, okay. FLTK times, okay, good. And the count, which is also a box, it's the same size as the text and below it. Okay, so we don't need these. Count, let us say FLTK new box, FLTK no box, and then so it's the same x, the height, the width, the y coordinate would be 180 plus 40, the height, the width 140 and 0. Okay, and the count styling, set label, okay, 36. So set label size and set label color. Set label color. And then the button. So we have a button here. So with this, FLTK new button, width, height 6060, and this is the special sign to get the plus. And don't need this. And to style it, basically have all these. Set color, set selection color, set label color, set box, and we have set box. FLTK O oval. Let's just check a flat box. Did this work? We have white here. No, so 0xff. Let's just check this. Okay. So we have the, okay, so this needs to be pushed a bit, and this needs to be rounded. We have the oval flat frame. This needs also changing of color, and so bar set label color. I said we can use the index and the, what was else? Oh yeah, so this is 250. I think it's, yeah, it's Go doing this, the linter or something. Okay, so we need to set the color, the bar set color, and the color is blue. This is capital. Okay, we don't have the callback linked yet, so we can change the size of the bar. So what was it here? Label size 22. Okay. And we actually need the oval. So just a moment. So let's say just keep it flat box. Set box. Set box takes a box type, which is an int, and these are the boxes. So it does not expose the oval flat box. So just a moment. Check the FLTK repo itself. Oh, flat box. Okay. So it's one of the styles that need initialization. So these are the default styles, and this style basically needs special initialization. So flat box, there should be something like a method which defines a new box, Yeah, so FL define whatever. So how did we do it? These FLTK, these are the C bindings for FLTK that are used with the REST bindings. And here we have a method called init_all. Yeah, which calls all of these. I think we can just port this here. And if we go to the FLTK file itself, so these are actually macros, I think. If I'll define, yeah, so these are, yeah, when calling these, this calls a macro, and this is actually a method. So here, I think it's just not finding the header. So let's keep this. We have the FL include, as we can see here, and just also add this to the header itself. So let's call it Go FLTK init all, or let's just init styles. And if you go back to the source file, okay, so let's try this. And then we can add the box type, basically here, box type. This is an enumerations of flat box. Box type C Go FL O flat box. Actually, okay, so seems to be some auto-generated file. Can we use this? Oh, flat box. And for name, go FL O flat box. Okay, so let's search for this. Enumerations. Go link name. What is this file? Just pause this a sec. So cannot figure it out. However, I've counted the flat box here, and it is the 30th position, and it should be initialized. So if we try to pass 30 here instead of the 30. We have to remove this and try again. Oh, didn't work. Ah, yeah, we didn't call the initializer. Okay, so it was FLTK init. So what was it again? Oh yeah, so FLTK. So we have Go FLTK init styles. FLTK init styles, and yes, we need to add it to our FLTK Go. So that is say func init styles. Go FLTK init styles. Oops, so this is a capital C. Save. Okay, so init styles. So I'm noticing that it is taking longer than the rest bindings to actually modify and build the Go bindings. I'm not sure why that is. And FLTK init styles. So problem here is FLTK Go. This is an FLTK. Yeah, it has to be capital. So init styles. Okay. So any function or method in Go with a first letter which is a lowercase is actually private. Just have to get used to Go style versus Rust or C++ styles. Okay, so maybe counted wrong. $29 maybe. Yes. Oh. Okay, so we have our oval flat box. Now we'll just remove the visible focus from our button, clear. So we might need to add it. Let's go here, then button or widget. So this will be clear visible focus with this, and add the implementation to widget.cxx. We don't need the extern. Oops. So clear visible focus, and then in the widget Go. So let us add it here. Here, visible focus. Just avoid, oops. Okay, so now we can try this. Clear visible focus and run the build. And now we can add the callback. So set callback func. Oops. So let's say val equals it's the count label. So we cannot get the label. So we lost the focus here. And label label. Okay, so instead of just adding a label, let's say here label 0, and here let us say label plus plus. This equals 1, and then the frame, the count set label to be label. Can we do to string? To string. Okay, just a moment. Okay, so apparently you can use the string convert part of the standard library. So what is this? Okay. Here. A label. Yes, so this works. And this took like, so this is basically just 45 lines of code, and we have the examples.exe. Let's take a look at the examples. So it's only 1.2 megabytes, and can we strip it? So less than 1 megabyte. Examples. Okay, so does it not work after stripping? Go build. Okay, and strip. Okay, so it works. So ls. Okay, so it's basically 2 megabytes, which is not bad for a Go application. So that was basically it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for the many delays. Just haven't written Go in such a long time, and haven't had any experience with these bindings. However, you can see that basically they have the same the API for FLTK is pretty similar. You can switch, for example, you can basically easily translate your application from Rust or C++ to Go if you would like to try this. That was it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.